Well met. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reading through Dragon Ball Super 78. Been quite a long month since the last one. Apologies for the bit of a scuffed setup this week. We're changing stuff around in the room and the setup is not quite complete. But anyway, I'm hoping to start streaming back up on Twitch this week. May or may not be playing Halo Infinite after the release of this video. But yeah, it should be good to get back into it. The link to Twitch is down in the description. But anyway, Dragon Ball Super. So recap what happened in the last chapter and then get straight into it. We have finally the canon history of Bardock. And Monito kind of expands on his time on Planet Serial before, well, in the initial Saiyan attack that happened that Granolah was a part of. So we immediately flash back, Saiyan attack with the full moon, of course, classic tactics. Like Piccolo, the Cerealians were able to kind of destroy the moon and make the Saiyans, de-transform or transform back into their normal state. I said that last time. They stops the rampaging in the Great Ape form, but they still do not stand a chance. They pretty much get wiped out. Bardock tracks Granolah and his mother Muesli into one of the chapels, but he hesitates when he comes across them because mother and child. He's flashing back or reminded of his own wife Agine, and children Goku and Raditz, of course, back on planet Vegeta, of course. So he decides to save just these two, tells his troops go on ahead, I'll catch up later, and stays behind to ensure that they survive. He sees Monito on the scouter, notices that he can power up at will and hide his power level, and then decides to kind of leave the two survivors with Monito to look after him. But then, before that happens, we come out of the flashback. Monito says the name of this Saiyan, and then Vegeta's like, "Bro, that's your dad." The first time Goku finally knows his father's name, and not bad, not bad. There's some heritage there that just Goku finally knows a little bit more, I guess. Vegeta's got the whole history. Anyway, Granolah asks what happens to his mother, and we go back into the flashback. We see the Heaters are also on the planet, interested in turning the planet for a profit. It's what they do. And Bardock hears their plan to overthrow Frieza. They were not ready back in the day to to do it. But yes, we see Granolah wake up, and then he kind of shouts. Monito knocks him out, but the Heaters heard it, of course, and they come looking, and Bardock kind of has them on the floor, pretending that he's going to take care of it. But then Alec, the leader, just no hesitation blasts Muesli, and she's gone. And then Granolah is gonna absolutely have a fit when he finds out. Well, he finds out this chapter, right? This is gonna be a great chapter. But yeah, Bardock helps Muesli, not Muesli. Well, he gets them all away from the area, even though Muesli's gone. And Gas attempts to pursue, but that is where we left off. So we then come back to the present before the flashback finishes. We might get a bit more. And Gas is looking forward to a rematch with the Saiyans. So this is kind of shaping up to be a pretty good chapter. I'm hoping. Let us get into it. Here we go. Dragon Ball Super Chapter 78, Gas's Wish. Interesting. Hope he's not actually summoning the dragon to make a wish. What a waste. Alright. So, who is this? Not Oil. My goodness. The fourth member, Alec Oil Gas. I've forgotten the girl's name. Her necklace it's like a communicator just beeping. What's going on, Oil? Any news? We're all good on our end. Did he get destroyed? He was super close to the fight. Huh? We've got trouble, Alec. Granolah and the Saiyans stopped kicking the crap out of each other. Why? Some old Namekian popped up and stopped the fighting. A Namekian, huh? Monito. He knows better than to meddle. Gas just straight up, let's go kill them all. A massacre. Good idea. Especially since those three idiots are probably weakened from all their fighting. Right, says Alec. Fine. You two head that way. Meanwhile, I've got a dragon to see about a wish. Cool. Here's the radar and the spell you need to summon the dragon. Damn, they got all the info. And we're off. So they're both flying over. Get it done. I will see your wish fulfilled, Gas. Oh, they're gonna buff Gas. That's their wish? It's gonna be similar to Granola's in some form, I would assume. Interesting. I will see your wish fulfilled, Gas. He just says, I'm fine as I am. Don't be silly. This is the only surefire way to achieve our goals. Our plans all rely on you. You know that, yeah? Yes, I know. So, very interesting tactic. They do seem like quite a tight family, or group though, so far. And then, hey, no more time for chit-chat. Let's move, Gas. And then they just go flying off. Alec smiles. Look at him. Okay, Granolah. Here we go. Back to the lads. How can this be? Alec was the one who murdered my mother? Goku and Vegeta just standing on the side. What? Oh wait, Granola's got my knife. He's like, shake it. You knew the whole time. And still let me work for the heaters? You've got to understand. It was the only way for us to survive. Goku comes in. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cut it out, Granolah. Let's hear him out. You kept me in the dark for decades. Letting them use me like that. He's on the floor. And Vegeta, well, did he win? Huh? Did Bardock defeat Gas? Here we go, the real question. He sure did. That's how he survived. Goku's just glad to hear it. Vegeta, Bardock was a low-class warrior as far as I know. Was Gas really that weak? No. Just the opposite. Gas was very strong, but... Oh, and the sky goes dark. They've got it already? What? They're speedrunning it. What's this? The sky has grown dark? What the? It's like when we call Shenlong. It can't be. Granola's like, they should know instantly by now what happens, but I guess not. Granolah notices, and then Alec has summoned the dragon. You who have collected 2 Dragon Balls, state your wish. Look at that, he's sweating a little bit. A wish-granting dragon in the flesh. And then the rest of the Cerealians outside their city. What? Why is it suddenly dark out? Of course. And then immediately, the wish is made just like that. The darkness is gone. What was that about? Goku and Vegeta immediately sense a new power. Hey, what is that enormous power signature? I don't know, but it's headed our way. Huh? What was that about something coming this way? Granolah. I know that power. Vegeta, it's here. Then they all kind of guard a little bit. It looks like he zooms past all of them. Land behind on a hill. What's going on here? Okay, so it's the girl in oil. What's up? Looks like the gang's all here. Where is Gas? You jerks. We know the whole story now. Why are you here? Goku's kind of enraged. Now that our plan's in motion, all that is left is to take out the trash. Vegeta's had enough. Look at him. He's probably almost dead. We need some senzu beans. We are not ready for this fight. And hey, thanks for being a team player all these years, Granolah. Oil on the fire right there. You brought these Saiyans here to kill me, didn't you? You low down, dirty... You didn't leave us much of a choice when you decided to be the strongest in all the universe. Talk about cheating. Too bad for you. You're not the only one who can make a wish. Oh, a wish? And on that note, ahem, they're both like presenting. What is this, a budget Ginyu Force? Now presenting Gas, the actual strongest warrior in the universe. Vegeta, what? Another one? Granola's, he senses something. Oh my goodness, why is he so big now? He just walks up slowly. He was small. Did he age? What happened? What did he wish for? Interesting. And the other two are just like, ta-da. Oh, they all sense it. Then kind of immediately terrified a little bit there. Is that really you, Gas? Manito, I feared as much. They must have used the Dragon Balls. Vegeta, what? There are Dragon Balls on this planet? Yes, I used them to become the strongest in the universe. Well, that explains it. Then Gas, he just does a sweet little finger laser in the ground, and then it looks like he's flicking it a little bit. The beam is just piercing the ground and moving. Damn it, dodge! And then the ship is just sliced in half. Okay. That's like the most precise beam we've seen in a Dragon Ball series, I think. Aside from maybe a Destructor Disc. My ship. And then it just collapses outwards. And then Gas is like summoned a weird trident. What is that? It's got like 4 prongs. I guess no trident. It's got 4 like spikes on it. He just lobs it. And it pins Granolah in like both shoulders and legs. What did they wish for? Pins him against half of the ship. Granolah! And then Gas just comes down. I never liked you. Whoa. I provide enough muscle for the heaters. You are not needed. Granolah is actually struggling. At last, I am free to kill you. And then Goku comes in. No way. Wait, he just snaps. What is that? And then Goku has like, what is that, training weights on? What did he do? Goku's used to this. He's done. He trained with this. This is nothing, right? But he falls to the floor. Whoa, I can't move. You must be that Saiyan's son. He knows. Yup. I heard him mention that earlier. That would explain the familiar face. Does his father still live? That entire generation of Saiyans was slain by Frieza himself. Only a few members of our tribe survived the purge. Vegeta just telling him what's up. Is that so? And then works for us. We'll finish what Frieza started and take out the rest of the trash. Goku's on the floor. Just hang on a minute. Why do you have to kill us in the first place? You and Granolah must perish. As do all who threaten our plans. And then instead of like another weapon, or like the 4-prong spear before, he's got a great axe. Just summons it into his hand, but it's got like a weird aura around it. Now, die. Looks like he's just going for it. Goku, he's not doing anything. He's just like he's just preparing for it. But then Gas gets hit in the back. What? He turns around. The axe cuts off some of Goku's hair. That's not on. Wait, how's Granolah out? So he got hit in the back, which what put him off. Manito's actually ripped the pike, I guess it is, out of him. The title of the strongest belongs to me. And then the axe next to Goku disappears. He forms a club in his hand and starts charging Granolah. He just his backhand. Oh. And then he keeps going in unrelenting blows, charging forward. You idiot. Gas's wish came after yours, which makes him stronger. Duh. I guess it depends what they wish for, but did they really sacrifice Gas's life just like Granolah did? He did it in such a short amount of time. So anyway, Gas is landing like combos with the mace right now. Granolah goes flying. Alex saw value in your strength, but I never did. Granolah is still standing though. And then Vegeta's near Goku. That's scum. Wait, what's going on? Manito is taking the boxes off Goku? How did Manito do that? Huh? They'll just disappear, but he did it one at a time. Thanks a bunch. And then the other two are oil, and the other one is just like encouraging Gas. They're not focused on them. Let me heal you. You sure? But I have a request. I know I've got no right to ask for favors, but please save Granolah for me. And Goku's like, sure, I'll do what I can. Of course. Of course. And Granola's attempting to go in, but Gas is just dodging all of his attacks. Why did you let me live? We did not learn that you two had survived until several years after the fall of Planet Cereal. He just catches one of Granola's attacks. And he's crunching him. Oh no. By that point, you already had made a name for yourself as a bounty hunter. Kicks him backwards. Alex said it would be a waste to kill such a resource, so he decided to hire you instead. Ooh. And then, we're flashing back. Kind of baby Granolah just firing stuff. Oh, he's training on different targets. Doing commando rolls. Almost. So he's the bounty hunter who's been making waves. Why are you here, Alec? So Monito, you can't take Granolah. And he's just walking over. As if you can do anything to stop us. I'm guessing you didn't tell him I killed his mother. If the boy knew the truth, he'd run with some half-baked plan for revenge. He'd get himself killed. You are smarter than you look. The boy thinks it was luck that he survived. He doesn't know what really happened on that cursed day. Good. And you'll keep that mouth shut, you old coot. Because the second you blab, both of your lives are over. And this guy, he talks very big. Someone who didn't have... I guess he did have a lot of power because there was no one else except for Frieza back in the day. And Alec calls Granolah, hey kid, come on over. Who are you? We've heard the tales. They say you've got skills. Why not come work for me? You'll be paid well for your trouble. Don't you want to help the old man move out of this rickety shack? He's like, oh, took the chance. I think I made the wrong choice back then. It would have been better to die than serve Alec. Goku just says, you did it so you two could survive. You didn't have much of a choice. They are the bad guys here. I don't even live up to being a Namekian. I can't even manage to restore your energy. And then Goku's lost in thought. This is unusual. Ah, Vegeta, don't you have another senzu bean? Oh, yes, but it's stored in my armor that I tossed away. Of course. What the heck, Vegeta? And then huge explosion. Right where the ship got cut in half. Granola's sliding on the floor. Not intentionally. Not good situation there. He's out cold and not getting up. Thanks for the healing, old man. I feel much better now. Vegeta, go back, find your armor. I'll try hold my own in the meantime. Eat it as soon as you find it. Oh, yes. Really? Only fair. I ate the first one, remember? Oh, very well. Don't die, Kakarot. You can transform into Freaky Face mode again and beat Gas. What do you mean? He just flies off immediately. Freaky Face mode? It's called Ultra Ego, you fool. And then, okay, Gas was like beelining it straight for Granolah. Goku skids in there. Listen, buddy. What you guys are doing here is just too cruel. He's already a bit upset. So the endangered species have become friends. Not your place, outsider. And then he morphs his hand into like a blade. This is just how the heaters operate. And he immediately charges in. Goku transforms. I think, I'm not sure if that's Ultra Instinct or not. It's definitely a form of God mode. It could be blue. And then he grabs the blade as it comes towards him. Gas is kind of surprised. And then he manages to destroy the blade made of energy, I assume. Interesting. What? We need to know what he wished for. Gas is just like, ugh, you won't kill me that easily. Then what's going on here? Goku's going in with a kick. Gas has got a shield forming on his arm. He blocks it. And then Goku's coming for a punch to follow up, but the shield just goes straight in front, blocks it as well. Can't seem to land a hit. Goku fires a blast, widespread. Gas doesn't have the shield there. Big explosion. Minato just looking on, and then Goku's. I think he knows he's coming. He's got like a King DDD hammer or a Kirby one. He's looking ready to smash from behind. Did you really think that would work on me, you fool? Okay, Goku was not ready for that. Whoa. Gets absolutely smacked with it. That's probably almost KO. Goku's high percentage right now. Well, kind of. So Goku hits the floor and bounces. Does kind of land it though. He got smashed in the head actually. He's got blood coming down from his. Oh no. Man, this Saiyan's not that tough after all. Maybe Gas didn't even need that wish to handle these chumps. And then Oil's looking down. Look, Vegeta's gone. What? Imagine. Wait. Imagine if Vegeta does get the Sensu Bean right now. He would power up even more. Goku made the right choice. And then Vegeta's back where his armor was. It should be in here. Yes, it's safe. And then he has it in his arm. Did he really save it? He's got it in his arm. And then we just go back to Goku. And Gas. What is Gas using now? Is this some kind of like... Oh, wait. It's one of those whip type things that you spin around and then chuck at people. I don't know what you call those weapons. But he's using it to great effect. He's like kicking it. And then, you know, the heavy end like goes forward and smashes Goku into the floor. What's the hold up, Vegeta? I hate to say it, but I'm not going to last much longer. He's still got it in his hands. Come on, Vegeta, it's your turn. Oh ho! This is a gamble. He's standing over Granolah. Okay. Vegeta, rise and shine, Granolah. Huh? Eat this. What is it? It will restore your energy. Now eat it. You had something like this all along? Eating it could have helped you beat me. And take the coward's way out? Never. Now eat the freaking bean and rejoin the fight. Your revenge must be satisfied, no. So settle this grudge with your own strength. He has a good point. I like this. Would have been cool if Vegeta took it, but this does make a lot of sense. To be continued. That's it. Oh. This is an interesting spot for it to end. Like, it really depends on how they wished for Gas to become this strong. They just wish for him to, like, be powered up, put in his prime. What kind of race is he? Like, what's his power level? Then again, Granola's been boosted up to a level, but he had to sacrifice something. We need to know what the wish was, and then we'll get an idea of what they can do to kind of counter it in a way. Because Granolah just won't live long unless they somehow take the power away from him. I assume that might give him his life back, but that is for the future of the story to decide. Right now, if Vegeta took the bean, and ate it right now, his power level would just go through the roof. Almost dead. Actually, his chest looks fine, where like he got stabbed and stuff. He's recovering rather fast. But if Vegeta ate it right now, his powers would just absolutely go through the roof. Giving it to Granolah right now, it's going to make the fight so much more close, or a lot closer than it needs to be. But he's right. This is going to make things very spicy. In the meantime, Goku and Vegeta are going to have to find a way to recover their energy. Not sure if... I don't think Minato has the strength to do it. He couldn't restore Goku's fully, but it should be... It's going to be an interesting fight. I'm very keen for the next chapter, actually. Granolah does have some very cool abilities. Especially when he's like full blast mode. It's like a mini Lucian from League of Legends. Anyway. That is probably about it from me for now. Yeah, I might probably be streaming a bit of Halo 5 campaign. We must be we played through 1 through 4 with Reach and ODST at the start of the year on Twitch. We have to finish the campaign of Halo 5, which we haven't started yet. before Infinite comes out. So that's probably what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. But yeah, come hang out if you're interested. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, listening, or reading along. If that is what you do. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one, which will be Tower of God tomorrow night. All right. Thanks for watching. Laters.